Hello, what's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be talking about the squid industry's squiddy. In this video, I'll talk about if it's good as a starter, what it's all about, what it's made out of, and see if you can decide what it is, if this is good for you. So yeah, let's get into it. First thing I do want to talk about, which is probably the biggest thing if you are a beginner, is the weight. This comes in at 2.5 grams, which is insanely light. The average balisong is around 2 times heavier, like maybe 4.5 to 5 grams. I think that's about the average. So if you do want to get into flipping, and you want this to be your first balisong, it will be fairly hard to get into to upgrade. When you do upgrade, it will be hard to adjust to that heavier weight. As I stated in other videos, it is easier to get from a heavier blade balisong to a lighter balisong like this. Second thing is that if you are going from this, which is a trainer, to a live blade, then it's going to be fairly hard to get used to that. There is no bite handle marker out of the box, so I put tape on it. There also is no notch on the blade that shows if you're doing like a chaplain, if there's like a little notch or like a dent out, you put your finger there. You can definitely, my Triton, as you can see, it has a little groove there, which if I'm doing a chaplain on the bite handle by accident, it will tell me, and I can tell that I'm pinching my finger. Whenever you're doing a chaplain on the bite handle, you won't be able to tell, and that can lead to mistakes when using a live blade. That can hurt you and cut yourself. Second thing I do want to talk about is the appearance. Now, if you're looking through this compared to a CCC, the CCC is normally looks way more like kind of like a real knife. It's normally metal, and it normally has a blade-shaped blade. It has a normally looks like a normal blade, but this is definitely does not look like a normal blade. It looks more like a toy. So you can definitely use this more in public, which might help a beginner. If they want to go to school or whatever, this will be a much more safer option. Second thing I want to talk about is it user-friendly? A lot of beginner people who are getting to balisongs don't have that much experience with them, obviously, because they are a beginner, and they might want to know a bit more about it. They might want to, customize or do whatever with their balisong, and if it's hard, they might have a difficult time doing that. So I would say this is fairly user-friendly. You have a standard T10 torque screw that you can use with any T10 torque screwdriver, like this. If you want to apply Loctite, you can just simply unscrew it, like so. Put it in and unscrew it. It's extremely user-friendly. You have a lot of good features. You don't have to tinker with this a lot. You don't have to you don't have to adjust it all the time. It doesn't require that. So yeah, it's user-friendly. So yeah, it is made out of plastic, which definitely hinders it compared to metal. Metal is way more durable and can last you much longer, which in terms of plastic, obviously it's plastic. It is strong plastic, but it's nonetheless plastic. So it can break much easier compared to metal. I've heard reports of people breaking this in a month or two, which if you're a beginner and you don't want to spend that much money, can be a bit problematic. So yeah, that's about it. But let's get to the overall thoughts. I do believe that this can be a good beginner balisong if you go down the right road and use the right steps. If you're planning on going to a live blade or you want to simulate a live blade, you will have to put tape or some kind of marker. You will have to, if you do get a live blade after this, you probably have to put tape over the blade so that you don't cut yourself by accident. But if you're really trying to get into the hobby, I do not recommend this. I honestly recommend getting either a higher quality one or a CCC, because if you ever do move on to a way more premium knife, you will be much more used to it than using this. But yeah, that ends my video. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.